Liver damage is a silent killer. Cirrhosis, liver failure, liver cancer, and liver disease kill thousands of Americans every year, but the causes of these dangerous illnesses are not very well known among the general public. There are quite a number of organizations that raise awareness of these sometimes fatal illnesses and their symptoms, the American Liver Foundation, but for a lot of people the signs of liver damage may not be immediately evident. Trust me, this video is very amazing for you. Now let's start the video. Concerned about the health of your liver? People with a damaged liver or who are suffering from liver disease may experience a number of symptoms. They may also experience no signs or symptoms at all. If you suspect you might be experiencing problems with your liver, or are showing any of the signs and symptoms below, you should contact your doctor for more information. Do I have signs of liver damage? Because the common signs of liver damage can be so tough to identify. The signs and symptoms of liver damage are often a combination of one or more factors. So, what are the common signs of liver damage? 1. Swollen abdomen. A heavily swollen abdomen, ascites, is one of the early signs of liver damage and should always be investigated by a doctor. It can almost appear like a pregnancy bump in its later phases. Ascites can be an early sign of cirrhosis, as this disease can cause a buildup of fluid around the liver, which causes the abdomen to swell as the fluid level grows. 2. Jaundice. Jaundice is one of the most well-known symptoms of liver problems. This symptom is usually the most noticeable of all the signs of liver damage from alcohol. It is when the skin and the whites of the eyes take on a yellow/brown hue. This discoloration is caused by bilirubin, a bile pigment, building up in the bloodstream, as the liver is damaged and unable to remove this waste product effectively. 3. Soreness in the right side of the abdomen. Any boxer will tell you about the pain that a good liver punch to the upper right-hand side of the abdomen can cause. If you're not a boxer, pain in the upper right-hand side of your abdomen can be an early sign of liver issues. Patients usually describe the pain as a stabbing or throbbing ache. It might not necessarily mean liver trouble, but it must be examined by a doctor. 4. Urine changes. A change in the color of your urine can be one of the first liver failure symptoms. If your urine is turning very dark yellow or brown, it can be a sign that your liver is not eliminating waste effectively. 5. Skin problems. Do you have itchy, flaky skin on your hands accompanied by redness, unusual skin thickness, and soreness? This can be a symptom of liver damage, as a damaged liver can affect the body's flow of fluids. 6. Change in bowel movements. Have you experienced constipation, symptoms of IBS, or changes in the color and makeup of your stool? If so, this can be a sign of liver damage. 7. Nausea. If you have a few of these symptoms listed accompanied by bouts of sickness and nausea, it may be a sign of liver damage or liver failure. It stems from the body's reduced ability to process and eliminate waste from the body. 8. Changes in appetite. Liver damage can also manifest itself as a lack of hunger. This is considered a sign of advanced liver disease, especially when combined with other symptoms on this list. 9. Swollen ankles. This is a side symptom to ascites, which causes abdominal swelling. It presents itself in retained fluid around the ankles, feet, and legs. This happens when an impaired liver prevents the body's ability to produce and circulate proteins. This causes circulatory issues in the lower extremities as gravity draws fluids downward. 10. Chronic fatigue. Exhaustion, tiredness, and fatigue are the single most common symptoms of liver damage, but they can be associated with so many other diseases that they often go undiagnosed. Studies have indicated that the root cause of liver-related chronic fatigue might be caused by changes in brain chemistry from impaired liver function. Liver damage and disease symptoms by stage. People showing signs of liver problems will experience symptoms based upon the stage of their condition. Liver damage. Liver cells can be inflamed and damaged in lots of ways. The main causes are hepatitis viruses passed from person to person, what we eat and drink, e.g. alcohol, some herbal medicines, fatty food, and whether we are overweight, autoimmune disorders, genetic disorders. As liver cells try to heal themselves, they can become damaged. Over time, this can lead to liver fibrosis and other liver problems. Fibrosis. Liver fibrosis happens when healthy liver cells are damaged and become inflamed, swollen. Cells that are very inflamed die and are replaced by scar tissue, called fibrosis. There aren't usually any symptoms of fibrosis. You might have symptoms of whatever is causing your fibrosis though, See what causes liver damage and disease for more info on the causes of liver damage. If left untreated, fibrosis can develop into liver cirrhosis. Cirrhosis. When scar tissue builds up too much over time, it is called cirrhosis. There are two stages of liver cirrhosis: compensated and decompensated. Compensated cirrhosis has only mild or no symptoms. At this point, some of your liver still works well enough to compensate, make up, for the parts of the liver that have scarring. If liver damage gets worse, you will get the next stage of liver damage, called decompensated cirrhosis. This is advanced liver cirrhosis and is dangerous. By now you may be feeling tired, have poor appetite and be losing weight. Above are the 4 symptoms of decompensated liver cirrhosis. If you experience any of these symptoms, you need to get help from a doctor, specialist or hospital immediately. Using these tips as a guideline, and regularly consulting your physician, will help to ensure that you detect the early signs of liver damage if they appear. And if you do find you fit the pattern of these 10 signs, get tested.